Yo, you ready?
My name is Jeremy Steven, and I've never seen Star Wars.
All right. And what are your pre-movie thoughts?
No idea. I don't know. I've never watched Star Wars. I know a little bit of the spoilers, obviously, but other than that, not much. It's interesting.
What did you think, though? What did you enjoy it? Did you dislike it? Was it boring?
I did enjoy it. It's funny.
What was your favorite scene?
Well, definitely like the final fight scene with
with
Darth Maul and.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Interested to see how Luke ties into all this.
And
Is
you
he
will.
Their kid?
He
But that
ties.
doesn't
He'll tie into everything. I don't want to like spoil anything, but
Fucked
the
up.
next movie is probably like number one. Like if you had to make a poll with Star Wars fans, like the highest rated movie, it's gonna be Revenge of the Sith.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it!
Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit, he got his arm and his legs? Jesus. That's dope. It's like iconic right there. That's cool. The first time you get to hear him.
What did you think of that?
It's epic. I ain't gonna lie. Seeing
Yeah,
Darth Vader's come up and the Death Star and so many things unfolded. It was insane.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of hard to take in.
Oh, it gives you chills, dude. Ah, this whole scene gives you chills. This is awesome. Cuts him in half while he's on the roof.
Jesus.
I love how aggressive he is, man. I love it.
That was awesome. Yeah. What did you think of that?
Dude, so many things went down in that one movie. It's crazy. One, like Darth Vader goes off. Two, they get the Death Star plans. Three, like the whole rebellion army. Like you meet so many people, and then so many people die.
Yeah.
You know,
What they had to go through to get the plans was
Yeah.
like pretty crazy.
like just seriously, so much went down.
I mean, what did you
He ain't looking so nimble.
He's old.
The other guy's older. Talking about Darth.
Yeah.
Barely moving out here. Teleported. Obviously, how old the movie is compared to, you know. So that was a bit weird, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Going from new to old,
Yeah.
that felt weird.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Now, if we started with A New Hope, do you think you still would have like gotten into it the same way as if we started with The Phantom Menace? What do you think?
Oh man, honestly, probably not. Not a huge, massive fan of like really old,
Yeah, that's what I was trying
old
to
movies
explain
because
to people.
this right here, this reminds me of Star Trek.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like
pretty
like,
similar. Like,
yeah,
honestly.
like early Star Trek and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then that was the reason why I never really got into Star Trek all that much.
Mm.
But all the new movies of Star Trek,
actually look good because they got better
Yeah.
CGI and stuff like that. So I feel like this is a better way to introduce somebody to the trilogy. Jesus.
There's no escape. Don't make me destroy you. Luke,
What the
you
fuck?
not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power.
You like more, worse?
Oh, it's hard to tell just because like Darth Vader is such a cool character, I think. Very, very cool villain. He's got like a really high presence, you know, when
Yeah.
he's in the like wherever he's at. But I don't know, I kind of like the older ones more.
The prequels?
The
you mean?
prequels, yeah,
Yeah.
not the old, yeah. So far,
Yeah.
just because there's a lot of like you see Anakin, you see everybody, you know, the whole Jedi Force,
Yeah.
you know. What? Was not expecting that. I thought he would take his lightsaber, not pick him up, but god damn. That fucked him up then. It's literally him dying. Wow. To save his son. Wow. Wow. You know, he doesn't look as bad in the face as I thought he was going to, you know? Oh shit. Wait, what? Wait, what? That's like his younger self,
Yeah.
too. That's a
Yeah.
feels-good movie, you know?
All right, there it is, man. Return of the Jedi. What did you think of that?
That was crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. There's so many things that full circle, I think. Like
Full
straight from the
circle
very
for sure.
beginning all the way to the end. The whole Anakin, Darth Vader gone, Sidious dead, Luke not going over to the dark side, and then at
Yeah.
the very, very end, which I think is the biggest surprise, obviously, was the fact that Anakin was able to Force Ghost,
Yeah, become a Force
So-
Ghost.
and at his younger self.
Yeah,
So that was actually really cool to see.
yeah.
You need a teacher! I could show you the ways of the Force!
How the hell does she know anything about the Force? You know what I mean? He's dead? Oh.
Give us your thoughts and feelings on that one.
Well, I mean, I feel like the biggest thing that happened was Han Solo died. That's
Yeah, R.I.P. Han Solo, man.
no kidding, eh? Two heartbreaking episodes
Yeah.
back to back, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through the series, man. Not at this rate.
You'll be alright.
But meeting Rey for the first time, that was actually pretty awesome because
Yeah.
she seems to be extremely strong with the Force. I gave you guys a little bit of my prediction of why I think she's strong with the Force.
Yeah.
You know, it was a crazy episode.
What do you think of Kylo Ren?
I think he's cool, but fighting, like saber fighting, he's not really the best. He looks like he's extremely strong with the Force. He's like creative with the Force, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
you know? Like he's like reading people's minds, which I think is awesome. Being
Yeah.
able to freeze people,
Yeah.
freeze lasers. It just seems like he uses the Force in a different way
Mm-hmm.
from what I've seen.
He's a hologram? Fucking ghost? What the hell is this? A projection?
Force projection.
What the fuck?
See you around, kid.
Huh.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. I mean, nothing really made sense. You know what I mean? Luke dies in a really weird way. I think the projection is cool. I guess it did take up a ton of his energy, and then he had enough energy to force ghost and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I mean, like, still don't understand who Rey is. Saying that her parents are drunks and then junk traders and all this kind of stuff. That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What's the whole point of showing the kid at the very end with the abilities? Like, I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
Like, I don't get that point. There's a lot of stuff that just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically what sums up this entire movie for me. Is to just
Faithful.
Nothing will stop the return of the Sith!
What the fuck? I thought it was gonna be an epic battle between him and them, but this is ridiculous.
Let it lift you.
We stand behind you, Rey.
I'm all the Jedi. Say it.
I'm all the Jedi.
God damn.
I don't blame her for taking the Skywalker name and not the Palpatine name.
A lot of
you know what I mean?
fans see it as like two different meanings, like the Rise of Skywalker as Rey claiming Skywalker name, and also like Ben Solo kind of redeeming back to the light and all that. So because he's also technically a Skywalker. So, yeah.
I've definitely watched a lot of the Skywalker or a lot of the Star Wars movies that I didn't like as much because it didn't have as much action.
Mm-hmm.
I felt myself getting goosebumps a lot on this one. Like stuff is about to go
Yeah.
down. The Jedi's finally won. You know, the Alliance, whatever you want to call them. Like we finally won. Everything kind of wrapped up. I like that. I don't know what
Yeah.
to say. Honestly, not as terrible as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
You know, not like from the lead up from the last film
Mhm.
that we watched. I thought it was gonna be like terrible. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that last one was terrible. But like, don't even get me started. And then this one was actually kind of like, I didn't get mad or anything. I was just like, you know what? Yeah, like this is all right. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
like I said,
You know?
they switched directors for this one to try and
Yeah.
repair some of the old
'Cause
stuff.
it wasn't bad. I don't think.
Alright guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little recap edit we did. If you want to see the full length episodes, we'll leave links in the description to each episode and the playlist if you want to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we did. It was a lot of fun. But a lot of you guys were asking along the way, you wanted Jeremy and myself to rank the movies and give you our personal tier list. So that's what we're going to do for this video. So we're gonna start with Jeremy, and before you rank them, I just got a couple questions for you from the people to you.
Okay.
And the main one basically is just like, how do you feel about Star Wars as a whole after seeing like all the movies essentially?
I like it. It's very deep. I guess there's a lot of stuff going on that I did not know about. Like
pretty much everything about Jedi, Siths, and the Force and everything like that. I feel like it's pretty intriguing, and it sucked me in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. And what does Star Wars mean to you?
What does Star Wars mean
yeah,
to me?
Yeah. At this point in time.
What the heck kind of question is that? Oh man, that's deep. Man, what does Star Wars mean to me? Man, that's a tough one to be put on the spot with right now.
Exactly.
Jedis and Sith Lords fighting for what they believe in, basically, right? I think being a Sith is a religion. Being a Jedi, I guess, is a little bit of a religion as well. So I guess in the end, the grand scheme of things, as all wars are, it's a battle of religion.
Beliefs, yeah.
Obviously, the bad guys are trying to take over the universe, and the opposition is trying to stop them. So I don't know. I don't know where else to go with that. It's just,
no, that's good.
It's just wizards with swords, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Awesome. All right. So there's our 2 questions. Let's get into the list. Let's start from the bottom and work our way to
bottom. Okay.
Yeah, start from the bottom and we'll work our way to number 1, our favorite.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead. Start at number. So we're gonna do all the movies that we've seen. As you guys know, we haven't watched Solo yet. We're gonna watch that after the Clone Wars season 4. So we're not sure when that will be. So down the road. But for now, this is just the movies that we've seen so far. So pretty much all the movies minus Solo. All right,
Okay.
starting at 10. Go ahead.
So, if you guys have been following along since the very beginning, this should come to no surprise to anybody, because it was one of those movies that was kind of making me lose my mind.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The Last Jedi drove me nuts. Nothing made sense. Obviously, if you guys saw that video, you know. So,
Yeah.
what's
No.
yours?
I agree. I'm at the same place. Last Jedi is ranked as my lowest one as well. I don't I don't hate it because it is Star Wars at the end of the day, and I love everything Star Wars. But it is the least.
Yeah, it's not
of the
hate.
Star Wars
It's just
films.
nothing made sense, and it didn't feel like Star Wars, and it was just, it was made by a different director and all this kind of stuff. You could tell that nothing really lined up properly, that they had a different vision. It was just way out of left field, and it just kind of throws you for a loop. Like a little bit of a curveball. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah. No, I agree.
So,
Okay, so let's go with number 9.
number 9, Force Awakens.
Okay, Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Okay, and I have Phantom Menace put down. Okay, we don't need to dig deep into why we choose these. These are just our personal opinions. Everyone has their own list out there. This is just ours because a lot of you guys, a lot, really are curious how we rank them. So
And I feel like no matter what, everybody's gonna rank them differently.
and honestly, I feel like
know?
certain months over time, the list can change. Orders can rearrange a little bit based on rewatching them and maybe discovering new things in different scenes. And you're like, you know what, I actually like this movie a lot more. So okay, what's your number 8?
Episode 2.
That's a fly. Cut. So what's your number 8?
Episode 2.
Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Okay. For episode 8, for me, I actually have Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker.
Yep. So yeah, that's just how I feel about that one. All right, let's get into number 7.
All right, New Hope.
A New Hope.
Yeah. Right.
It's actually funny. I have A New Hope there as well.
Yeah, it was kind of lackluster. It wasn't bad.
I didn't feel like it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, to a sense, it was just it was the first movie ever. George Lucas probably didn't know exactly which direction he wanted to go with, so I feel like, not everything makes sense in that movie.
One thing you'll notice about my list and the way I like to tier things is character development episodes or movies, if you will. I've kind of ranked a little bit lower because there wasn't a whole lot of action. I kind of shifted more towards action than I did towards character development.
You definitely like more of the action and CGI and stuff. And I like that as well. But I also
because episode 2 for me was just it was a relationship between Anakin and Padme, which I get is really important. Obviously, it leads up to a lot of things, but the whole time, it was just
just character development for
Yeah,
me.
no, that's fine. Okay, so that is what, number 7. So we
Mhm.
both had, we both had A New Hope. So what do you have for number 6?
Episode 1.
Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked it. I did. It
Yeah.
had the pod racing, which was like one of the only Star Wars that actually had the pod racing. It was the only Star Wars that
It
actually
was
had the pod
pretty-
racing.
Yeah, it was pretty innovative
Yeah.
for its time,
so
I'd
it was
say.
really cool. I like that. There's a lot of like really cool key scenes in that movie that I just enjoyed. Straight up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially the Darth Maul battle.
Yeah.
Still one of my favorite lightsaber battles of all
Exactly.
Star Wars. So
Yeah.
okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, so my number 6 is The Force Awakens. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. It was like the start of the Disney trilogy and the start of what could be super promising series. So I really enjoyed that one. Okay, so let's move on to number 4. No, number 5.
Number 5.
Yep.
Rise of Skywalker.
Okay. Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, you did say you didn't like that one more than you
Yeah.
thought you were going to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For number 5, I put Attack of the Clones. Just because I like the Battle of Geonosis and all the Jedi's, and you see Yoda fight, which is awesome because he's obviously one of the most powerful Jedi. So that's really cool to see.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Let's see. What did you put for number
Number 4.
4?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire. Okay.
Yeah.
That's that's a solid one.
Yeah.
I put Rogue One. That's just where I placed it. Obviously, I mean the hallway scene on its own just makes that movie insane. So can't argue with that. All right, now we're on to our final 3, our top 3 Star Wars movies at the moment.
Yeah.
So what's your number 3?
Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Loved
All
it.
right. Yeah, just like I said, loved
Yeah.
it. I mean, it was just a really good story. Disney did a really good job on that one. Literally the first Star Wars one they made too. Yeah. So at number 3, I put Empire. That's where I'd put number 3, Empire.
So we literally swapped places there then.
Yeah, literally swap places.
That's funny.
It's just it's a classic for me, and I remember watching it as a kid, and yeah, I just like it. All right, what's your number 2?
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, same thing for me. Return of the Jedi.
That was a big one.
Yeah,
That was a huge one.
that one had a lot of cool stuff in
Yeah.
it.
Well, Darth Vader dies,
Darth Vader dies.
for one.
fulfills,
Spoiler.
Fulfills. Yeah, I mean, they've seen it to watch it.
I'm kidding.
He fulfills the prophecy. Sidious dies. You get to see him.
See, yeah. Dies.
Yeah.
Palpatine. Yeah.
You get to see Vader in his old look, and then he redeems
Yeah.
himself in the Force. Yeah, just so much cool stuff. So I
Yeah.
agree with that. All right, and obviously I think everyone should know by now.
Oh yeah,
what
100%.
Our number 1 is, Revenge
Obviously, Revenge of the Sith.
of the Sith. There you go.
My top favorite movie. Obviously, you guys know that Darth Vader's my favorite character besides Anakin. Obviously, I guess you can kind of classify them as 2 different characters, really, because they're
Oh yeah,
they're
definitely.
very very different, right?
Definitely,
Anakin
yeah.
is completely different from Darth Vader.
Even
but
Vader says it himself. I killed Anakin.
they're 2 insanely cool top characters in my book, and I just loved Revenge of the Sith from like start to
Yeah.
finish.
I mean, for me, it's just there's so many boss battles. I went back and counted it, and I think there's literally 5 boss
Dude,
battles.
I think
in
my
that movie.
favorite my favorite scene almost in that entire one was when you first get to hear Darth Vader's like
Breathing
like
apparatus. Yeah,
right at the very end, and then it's done. I was like, oh,
the birth of him. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool. But yeah, so there you have it. There's our lists. With that being said, that concludes our series. I personally want to say thank you guys for
Yeah.
watching and,
Thank
and,
you.
and coming back and commenting and supporting us along the way. I don't know if there's anything you want to say.
same. You guys have been absolutely amazing and crushing the like button and subscribing like crazy in the comment section. Can't even speak on the comment section, but I love
Yeah,
to see
crazy.
I try to keep up with all the comments, try to read it all. Hopefully I don't read any spoilers. I was pretty careful with all that,
Mhm.
but yeah, no, thank you guys, because obviously we wouldn't be in this position we are in today, and able to do this for you guys if you guys weren't here supporting us. So thank you guys.
Well, we'd be able to do it, but you guys make it worthwhile. So
It's motivating.
definitely motivating.
Yeah.
So, yeah, with that being said, I just want to inform you guys on the future update of this channel. I know multiple times along the way we said we were planning on doing the Clone Wars series after the movies, and we were going to do it, but in lieu of the Mandalorian Season 2 coming out, we decided it would actually make a lot more sense to do Season 1 now, start Season 1 now, and work our way through it, and by the time Season 2 comes out, we will pretty much be caught up and ready to go for that, so we can actually have some pretty fresh content when that comes out. And, you know, the Clone Wars isn't going anywhere, so the whole series is done now, so it's going to be there, and we're going to get to it for sure. We're not, you know, posting tons of videos just based on our life schedules. It's kind of hard for us to get together and film these videos, hence why we do 1 day a week. So we hope you guys understand. But definitely after the summer, we may be able to actually start getting up there with maybe 2 or 3 videos a week, and then when we do the Clone Wars, we'll be able to get through the series a lot faster. So
and to add to that is, like, if we watch The Mandalorian, we can just roll right into The Mandalorian 2 second season, and then he can react to it. Exactly. I can react to it. You'll get a true dual reaction. And we get to watch it alongside with you guys.
And you guys are reacting to it. Exactly. So I think it's, definitely.
Yeah, so that's where we stand. Let us know how you guys feel. But that's our decision. So thank you.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching our video. And as always, we'll see you next week. My name is Mac.
And I'm Jeremy.
Take care.